pitch, walk.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Javier Hiedra stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And that misses 2-2.
Now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money. Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home.
One down here, fellas.
Danny Gould will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So a big moment here, and standing in, Joel Ortiz. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-2 contest. Steven Sung stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't. So stepping in, number 0, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Malcolm Crawford is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Little first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Angelo Hernandez comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
To second for 1. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away. Joel Ortiz digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Hey, come on, baby.
The windup and the 0-1. Lined back over second, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better.
In now, Steven Sung. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second. At the plate, Javier Hiedra. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On the ground up the middle.
Easy.
1 there.
He's out.
Throw gets him. 2 down. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! So no runs. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah.
Back here with our minor league pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Joel Ortiz will be our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but
now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here. Ryan Richard will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's a high pop-up. Ortiz is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. Joel Ortiz will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Joel Ortiz.
First delivery to him on the way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Richard ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
you know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance.
Tim Roper will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Slow grounder to first. Ortiz gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, Vic McConnell is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Stepping in, Joel Ortiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ortiz.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
See it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, see you
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Roper ranging up the middle. Spin throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
And the key to this is that he's...
Javier Piedra stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Oh, baby, see it, drive it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Olivo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run. Tim Roper will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But Danny Gould will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And to score as the runner from third, it's 6-1. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there. Joel Ortiz steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Ortiz.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Come on now, let it
Yeah,
fly.
I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up
A
there.
pause and the 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Darno backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. In now, Chase Darno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Down the first baseline. A step on the bag for one. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Joel Ortiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
First baseman, Joel
Hey, see it.
Ortiz.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and
Yeah,
that's
you
not
got
the
it. No
kind
one
of
better.
swing we're
Let's go,
accustomed to
kid.
seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Come on, kid. Get on
That's
for it. Here
over,
we go.
but low. It's
One
a
ball,
ball and
one
a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding into the box, Willie Olivo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it
There you
going.
go.
On the
Turn
ground
two.
is short. This could be two. On to first, and they get them both. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been...